All right, in the middle of an interlude of a show here at an academy with the kids behind, but I wanted to jump in to speak about the phenomenon of selling ourselves short when potential is rising and potential is actually asking us to show up, to commit more, to devote more, to keep being visible more. And there's this tendency that you might notice, and that you're probably going to notice, and that I'm noticing in myself, that as the potency pushes us to grow more and more and more, there's a tendency to either be tempted by selling ourselves short or playing smaller. Why does this happen? It always comes back to the same thing of the survival mechanisms get triggered because there's a fear of let's say not being validated or being abandoned or being rejected, the request of approval. But this is actually a beautiful seductor, meaning that it's life testing you. Life's testing you on your commitment, life testing your potential, life testing your nervous system to see, are you really creating this new playground that you are being called by. So it's a phenomenon that is very, very, very common. This is something that everybody goes through, and that is asking attention to really, really always be kept on what is being created. So doubt will arise. Doubt is part of the game. It's also part of the seduction of staying in the comfort zone, but no. Here it's all about not selling ourselves short or playing small. It's about stepping up in your design. It's about really using your voice and channeling the wisdom that you are here to share. It's about using your life experience and your life baggage to share with others without perfection, but knowing that there's a force that is stronger than you, that is pushing you forward, and that the structures that are required for this voice, for these services, for these gifts of yours, they will appear. The structure will appear. It's all a game of trust. It's all a game of surrender and calling. So if it's a true calling of your heart, if your womb is vibrating because it feels that the ground that is coming your way is actually activating and it's really bringing more of your authentic power on to the surface, then keep following through. Yes, you will lose people in the way. That's the honest truth. Yes, you will be judged on the way. Yes, there's tons of people who will not necessarily understand where you're coming from, what you're sharing, but this doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. What's the most important is that you really follow that calling of yours, because at the end of the day, this is what's going to nurture your cells, nurture your body. It's going to enhance your magnetism. It's going to enhance this potential that you have inside. And at the end of the day, this is the service. This is the service. And this is what actually gives back punctually. And it's ever evolving. But the summary and the point of this message is, if you feel that you're on a thread of rising and showing up, don't give in to the voice of playing small or selling yourself short because you're scared to lose people, or because you're scared of judgment, or because you're scared of occupying too much space. Be aware, be sensitive, but keep going. Keep going. There's something bigger than you that is calling and that is wanting to be built. All right, I'm going back to the show right now, sending so much love. Have a marvelous weekend. And I will show up tomorrow, Sunday, also to share what wants to be shared in that moment. All right, much love.